Hey everybody, this is Chiro with Mimo Yo, and here's the deal. So I'm actually going to use this platform to talk about the new exciting thing that I'm about ready to do. But first, I did want to thank everybody. I've I've gained a lot more subscribers, and everybody has been so positive and nice and helpful that I can't thank you guys enough. So everybody that does watch my videos or has been part of anything that I've done live or anything like that, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I very much appreciate it. Thank you so much. Guys, I normally don't wear my glasses all the time, but I've got a list here of things that I want to talk about. So please watch the whole thing because we're going to talk about a lot of things here. And I just now noticed so check this out. This is my wife's painting. She actually does painting as a side little amateur thing. Our house is full of paintings actually. And this is one of the very first paintings that she actually made me when we first started dating years ago. And it was a representation. So this is her in the middle, and this is her soul and her heart. So her heart and soul are on a platter, and she's giving me her heart and soul. That was one of the very first paintings that she made whenever we first started dating. I thought it was very cool. It's one of my favorites. I absolutely love it. And she's going to kill me when she finds out that I actually just talked about that. So, sorry, honey, I love you. Okay, so forgive me. I am going to be reading on this list, so I apologize if I'm not making eye contact the entire time, but I've got an awful lot of things that I want to talk about. So, all right. First things first. Guys, we are almost at 500 subs, like literally 40 away. I think maybe even 39. I think it's like 461 or something like that. Wow. When I first started this channel, I would never have expected that. So first off, if you did press the sub, thank you so much. That is so awesome. I can't appreciate that more. I've also got a lot of new subs recently. So, but first, before we talk about that, we're about ready to hit 500. We're 40 away from hitting 500 subs. So I said that I was going to do something for 500. I've got something really cool. I ended up making it. Okay, so the moment we hit 500 subs, I'm going to do the same thing that I did when we hit 200 subs. I'm going to ask everybody if they want to be part of this giveaway to send me an email. I will present all that information, and you will, if you want to be part of it, I hope all of you want to be part of it. And it is very cool, by the way. I will tell you, it is very cool. I'm not going to show it. It's already made. I'm not going to show it right now because I'm going to talk about something else. But I'm giving you a little teaser. So it is something that I made. It's very, very cool. It's a one of a kind. So, you're not going to be able to get this anywhere else, actually. It's very cool. But when we do hit 500 subs, I'm going to ask if you want to be part of this giveaway. If you do, then we will basically have your name in a hat. I'm going to have my daughter, who's 4.5 years old now. She's going to pick a name out of the hat. This time, we're going to do it live. Since I have the capabilities now of doing live, I will do it live where my daughter's picking a name out of the hat, and that person will win this special, really cool thing that I ended up making. So, that is one of the things that I wanted to talk about. So forgive me, guys. I'm going to take a little swig of drink here. Now, the thing that I made, because I've gotten a lot of new subs, I have no idea if you guys know this. I know a lot of people do know this, but because I've actually got a lot of new subs, I do want to explain why I'm making something and doing a giveaway. I'm a jeweler. I've always been a jeweler. I'm actually well over 30 years. It's probably like 35, coming up on 35 years now that I've been a jeweler. Own my own business, and I do a lot of repairs, but I also like to custom. I'm in my industry, you would call me a class A jeweler, basically somebody who can do anything, a custom jeweler. And so I like to tinker, and I like to build, and I like to make things when it comes to precious metals and stones. So the first thing that I gave away when I got 200 subs, I ended up giving away a pair of silver earrings. This time we're stepping it up a little bit. And it's really cool. But it's definitely something you wouldn't expect. So I'm pretty excited about it. When we hit 1,000, and we will hit 1,000, when we hit 1,000, I am already in the process of making this unbelievable cool thing. So the reason why these things are stones and metal related are because I'm a jeweler. I'm a master jeweler, and I've been doing it for over 35 years. Third generation jeweler. So my grandfather, my father, and me. So this is a little background for my new subs. I know most of you guys that are watching this video probably already know this information. But like I said, I did recently get a lot of new subs. So I did want to let you understand why these giveaways are the way that they are. Okay, let's move on. So there has been a lot of stuff that I did in the beginning with my old table. There, you guys actually can see it in the background right there. I put it on my wall here. I'm actually standing at the box part of the table where the box man would be, right in front of the ATS. And that's where I'm doing this video right now, on my new table. But I got a lot of videos out there that I did on that old table that I think would, and not all of them, but I think would be really cool to kind of rehash them on my new table and bring that content to my new subscribers as well. And I would hope, my old subscribers that have already seen it would, like to watch it on my new table as well too. So be on the lookout for some of those old strategies and old videos that I did that are going to be rehashed using the new table. Something new. I just wanted to, mention that and bring that up. Okay, let's talk about the main thing here. This is exciting, guys. So, I was talking about I'm a jeweler, right? So, pardon me. I literally was at the bench one day, and I was it was a little slow on that day, and I had some of my chips with me. These are the Mid-Mo-Yo chips. I don't know if you can see them, but these are the Mid-Mo-Yo chips, and I think it was the $25, the green one. I'm almost positive it was. And it was sitting, and I was looking at it, and let me see if I can. So here on the red one, you can see it a lot better probably. So on my chip, because I'm a jeweler, there we go. Because I'm a jeweler, right there in between the mid, mo, and yo, there is a diamond printed on there. And that's on all the chips. On the $1, the $5, the $25, and the $100. It's just a simple design that I ended up making whenever I had these chips made. I was sitting there looking at that chip, and I was looking at the diamonds on them, and it's harder to see on the green chip, so I'll just show it on here. But I'm sitting there going, now wouldn't that be cool if there was an actual stone inside those diamond areas where it's printed? I was just sitting there just thinking, wouldn't that be cool? No sooner than 5 minutes later was I pulling out my tool and digging into one of my chips. Finding out what is in there, and, you know, actually doing a test on one of my chips to actually see, is it possible to actually set a stone in these chips? It was really cool, guys. I was really glad I was kind of slow that day, because the first chip actually took a minute to figure out exactly how I was going to embed a stone in there and make sure that it stays in there. Excuse me. So that's what I ended up doing. I played around and I ended up getting it, and I was like, wow, check that out. That's really cool. So I was like, well, why don't I do something here? So I decided, because I've recently been involved with Crapsy, and I was like, let's do something here. And it was really just something that just came to my head, and I'm like, I'm going to do this. So the first thing was, let's make the chips. So I'm going to show them here in a minute, and I'm also going to have a close-up of the little video of the close-ups that I'm going to cut away so you can see it on this video too. So keep watching, because you're going to like this. This is cool. Okay, so here are the rules. This is what's going to happen. We're going to do, on Crapsy, I'm going to roll on my table. You're going to get on Crapsy, and I will have a code. I won't give it today. I'll when I tell you the date. I'm going to be playing on Crapsy myself. So this is what's going to happen. You're going to have to beat me at Crapsy. And I know all of you are like, that's easy. No problem. That's okay. I'm going to tell you right now, not going to go hardcore. I want somebody to win this. I don't want to be the winner of this, right? I just noticed I'm wearing Color Up's hat. So shout out to Color Up, Jeremy. I haven't even taken the sticker off the thing. It's the first time I've worn the hat. But I want somebody to win this. So I'm not going to go hardcore on Crapsy. So the rule is you do have to beat me, though. So I'm going to do a pretty standard kind of betting. So if you're aggressive and then things get bad, that's on you, right? So, okay, here's what it's going to be. It's going to be a perpetual table. I'm going to be saving the table. I need you, if you're interested in doing this, to save that table on your device as well. Because you have to play on all three of the Crapsies. It's going to be 10 shooters. It might take a while, guys, but you'll understand why here in a minute. It's going to be 10 shooters each time. Heck, it might be a short because, you know, it's me shooting it. It could be the 0.7 out, you know, a bunch of times. You never know. But we're going to do a Crapsy on a Monday, a Wednesday, and a Friday. They're going to be March 13th on the Monday, March 15th on the Wednesday, and March 17th on the Friday. Those three Crapsies it's going to be on the same table. So let me give you the rules. Okay. It'll be at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on all of these days. So March 17th is St. Patty's Day. I'm not going to lie, I'll probably doing some drinking that night. And so I'll probably be a little happy when I'm doing this. So be prepared. So those 3 days are going to be the crapsy. What we're going to be doing is I'm going to give you guys a really large bankroll. Okay? I'm just going to give you a really large one. Once I set it up, I need to set everything up to tell you exactly. But you'll get a large bankroll. You will have ample amount, not necessarily the full amount on odds and stuff, but we'll take a look when I'm setting it up. But I'm going to make it to where you could really make a lot of money if it hits, right? So, no rebuys. So if you get waxed out on day one, I'm sorry, no rebuys. So that's also, hopefully you're going to moderate yourself and not go crazy when you're betting, because there will be no rebuys and you'll be out. Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm reading this on the. Okay, after the third game on Crapsy, that'll be Friday, St. Patty's Day. That day, we will know who the 4 players are who beat me in Crapsy. You must play all 3 games. That is a must. You don't have to be a sub of mine to play on Crapsy, but to play on the final table, you have to be a sub of mine. So after the third game, which is Friday the 17th, the 4 players that have beat me and are at the top of the list on Crapsy with whatever amount you have will be invited Saturday, the very next evening. That will be the 18th. That Saturday, the 4 of you will play live on my table. And by the way, all of these are live. The Crapsies are live. But you will come, I will send you the link. You will come and play on my table. Very similar to how, how AZ does it, or Alfredo's been doing it. You'll play on my table, and I will be the dealer, and I will be tossing, and I will even be, I think, because it'll be 10 rollers or 10 shooters, and I'm going to be 2 of the shooters. The rest of them will be random rollers. And I'm going to do that for all of the 3 Crapsies as well. I will be 2 of the shooters setting the dice, and everything else will be random. I'm just going to toss them. I'm trying to make this as fair as humanly possible. So, okay. If you're interested in this, remember, you need to be able to play Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then also be available on Saturday. So don't forget that. Now, this is what we're playing for. So I was showing you the chips earlier, right? I was telling you about setting stones in them. So I did it. And I'm going to show you a clip of those chips in a zoomed in version cutaway right now. Did you like those? They're pretty cool, aren't they? I thought so. So let me explain them. Here we go. The $1 chip. Let me see if I can get it to zoom in. Or the focus, I mean. So the $1 chip, because it had blue on it, I thought that would be cool to put sapphires in there. So can you see it kind of glistening right there? Those are sapphires. Isn't that neat? I think that's so cool. The $5 chip. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. We can see them glistening right there. Because the chip is red, those are rubies. 3 of them. They are permanently embedded in there, guys. The $25, if I can get it to focus, those are emeralds. And the $100. See if I can get it to focus. Oh, it's harder. Those are actual diamonds inside there, guys. It's hard to do it like this. I'm sure the video that you saw before will probably do it. Oh, you can see it glistening there. See that? Yeah, it's a little out of focus, but you can actually see it glistening there. There we go. Those are diamonds, natural diamonds. Those are not fake. Those aren't CZs. Those are real diamonds that are permanently embedded in there. Okay, so the 4 players that will be playing live on my table will be playing straight craps. No weird rules, straight craps. Everyone is going to start with the same bankroll. We'll let you know what that is that day. We are going to do, like I said, straight craps, but at the end of the 10 rolls, or the 10 shooters, the person who's in 4th place, or the person who busts out first, no rebuys, no none of that, will get the $1 sapphire chip. So even if you're in 4th place, you're getting something really cool. The person who's in 2nd place or busts out second, the person who's in 3rd place, I should say, or busts out second, will receive the ruby $5 chip. The person who is in 2nd place or busts out 3rd will receive the emerald. The ruby, or the sapphire, ruby, and emerald they're a little bit larger stones. Diamonds are diamonds, right, guys? So the diamond one, even though they're a little bit smaller stones, they're still in there and they're awesome. And it looks amazing. The person who wins this entire thing will be getting the $100 Midmo Yo chip with 3 diamonds embedded in them. Guys, I need you to understand something. These are one of a kind. I made these. I didn't make the chips, obviously, but because I tweaked the design and put the stones in there, they are one of a kind. Nobody else is going to have any one of these, including myself. I did not make another one for myself. I made one with diamonds, one with emerald, one with ruby, one with sapphire. That's all I did. So it's one of a kind. That's it. So I really hope that you want to be part of this, because I want you to be part of this. I'm excited about it. This is really, really cool right here. And so the other thing I wanted to say was, please tell anybody else who might be part of the craps community, might like craps, that you know maybe subs to your channel or whatever that hasn't subbed to mine. Please let them know. This is going to be really, really cool. We got a little bit of time before the first Crapsy, which is going to be March 13th on a Monday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So we do have a little bit of time. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of tweaking, making sure all my tech is good, and making sure that the table's set up for all 3 of the Crapsies, as well as the final table on Saturday. All right. I think that just about does it. I know I've talked long enough. Yeah, it looks like I've talked about everything that I have on the list. So, guys, these are the, not giveaway, but whoever wins this mini tournament, I guess. I don't know. Maybe, you know, it's a mini tournament, are going to win these. 4th place, 3rd place, 2nd place, 1st place. This is really neat. I thought, at least. I hope you do as well. And I hope you want to be part of it. There's no charge. I'm not asking for anything. You got to be part of Crapsy, so obviously you got to be, a sub to them or a subscriber to Crapsy. But I'm not asking for anything, and I'm not even going to charge you for shipping or anything. Once we figure out who's the winner, I'll find out your mailing address, and I'll ship them out. It's easy as that. All right, guys. So I hope you like this. Let's push this to as many people as possible. Hopefully you guys talk about it on your channel if you want to. That would be awesome. If you did, I'd totally give you a full reign. Let me know what you think about this too. All these chips that I made. Let me know. And tell me if you're going to be part of this. Let me know in the comments below. Are you interested in being part of this? So, guys, that's what I got for you. I hope you like this. I know it's a little different of a here's the deal, but I've been working hard on this and I've been getting everything set up. So I really hope that you want to be part of this, and I can't wait for all of this to start. So let me know if you're going to be interested in trying to win these awesome new chips that I made. And we are done, guys. That's all I got for you. So just like I always say, we'll see you next time.